It's 64 boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come and adjust the culture, huh? Brick by brick, you get your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture, and we back with another exciting show. We got a special guest in the building now. When we talk about somebody that's sketching out their own lane in the culture, building their own platform up from the ground up, when we talking about every aspect of the culture, this brother talk about it, and he be about it. You know what I'm saying? We got the one. We got the only. We got Petey Paul in the building. Welcome to Address the Culture, brother.
Man, thanks for having me, and thanks for that wonderful, wonderful introduction. Okay, I might have to go back and watch how you did that. You used it for my damn show. Shit, boy, you know how to introduce a motherfucker. Goddamn.
I
Shit, I love that, boy.
I appreciate that, brother, man. You deserve it, man. You gonna get your flowers today, brother. You know, in the culture, man, it's so hard to create something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This game is hard, brother. So when people see somebody such as yourself that put the culture on their back and kind of build a platform that affects a lot of people in a major way, it should be congratulated. It should be acknowledged. So again, I want to thank you for coming through to Address the Culture, brother.
Oh, bro. Hey, you doing this for me means so much, bro. And I appreciate it because what I do, I really do from my heart. From day one, I never changed up drastically. I did change up a little bit. It was just due to a fallback in the industry. But I love what I do, dog. I mean, it's my passion. It's my purpose. And it's crazy how I ended up doing what I'm doing when I'm more so on the engineer side of things. I'm more of a civil engineer. I didn't graduate. I stopped when it got to the MAT classes. The MAT classes were kicking my ass. I had 11 hours left. I left the MAT classes for last, and I wish I would have did them first. But
yeah,
I dropped out with 11 hours ago and followed my passion with doing this, bro. And I'm still moving full speed ahead, Jeremy.
Yeah, man. Man, talk your shit, man. You moving in the right direction, bro. So with all that being said, the first thing I want to know is, how did you get your name?
Wow. Great start-off question. Boy, you are the shit. You are all right, Poppy. Goddamn. Shit. Well, now, I won't talk about my previous name because only one person in this world can call it out, and he's ignorant enough to do it. I hate that name, but I was in the process of trying to find the right name, a name that made sense, a name that my mama would be proud of too, a name that I felt would carry some weight and be respected. So I kind of sort of rode the back of a person that I didn't know anything about. There was a movie made about this guy starring Don Cheadle and Taraji P. Henson. And it happened perfectly, dude. It was like, when I was looking for this name, this movie popped up. I was watching Howard Stern, trying to get tips and stuff like that, watching different shows that was out there back when I started in 2014. And this movie came out called Talk to Me. The movie was about Peter Green, you know what I'm saying? Radio person, ex-con radio personality in Washington, D.C. And once I watched the movie, and I did some research on the brother, and he died at such an early age, you know what I'm saying? I felt like maybe I can carry his name on and continue, but in my own way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One thing about him, he was he was a activist. You feel me? He was a debater. He was a big talker. He was a shit talker too.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but he was real solid for his people.
That's
now,
a fact.
I couldn't mimic what he did and how he did it because I'm not an activist. I would go to protests, but I won't be that one out there with that bullhorn in my hand. And, you know, maybe I'll get to that point. But regardless, I just felt like it was only right because he didn't continue. He wasn't able to continue to do what he set out to do. You know what I'm saying? And touch the people. He was a man of the people, dog. And I love people, bro. One of my mission statements is, I ain't got to know you to love you. I ain't got to know you to care. But if it's in my power, Petey Paul go be there. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit.
I'm anything. And man, dog, I love people, bro. Especially our people. You dig? We need togetherness. It's so much out there that we are into or want to get into or stuff that we are about, but at that time we didn't have platforms for people like FM radio. You can't go in there and be like, can I talk about this? Or can you play my music? Or if they do take your music, they're gonna just basically throw it over their shoulder and let it sit there and collect dust. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I'm like, they got people. I'm in New Orleans, so we got a lot of shit to talk about. A lot of shit people done been through. You know what I'm saying? And of course, just like where you from and everywhere, a bunch of artists out there trying to get their music on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to create that platform to where if you got something to talk about, you can come in and we go talk about it. If you got a business you want to promote and market, bring it on over here. If you got music, if you got a talent, if your 5-year-old child got a gift, I don't give a damn. It don't matter. If it's from the people, you know what I'm saying? It matters, dog, because I am one of them and they are of me. You feel me?
Yeah. All day long, bro, man. Shouts out to you, bro, for trying to keep a legacy alive. You know what I'm saying? Petey was definitely one of those ones, man, like where he started and where he grew to be, you know what I'm saying, just by using his voice and being a solid brother. So for you seeing that and want to carry that torch, so to speak, and you didn't even know my man, you know what I'm saying, but you understood him, you know what I'm saying? So to keep his memory going like that, bro, that speaks a lot about your character and why you are where you are, man. So shouts out to you. That's super dope, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. That means a lot to me. And I hope one day I get to meet his family or they get to hear about me and what I'm doing. You know, I'm not as cultured as he was, but I am in my own way. You know what I'm saying? And but I have him in the front, back, side to side in my brain every time. Because when people call my name, it's Petey Paul. That's part of Petey Green. I didn't create that name. I borrowed that name. You know, I'm leasing that name right now. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, bro. All right, talk your shit, man. So with all that being said, who is Petey Paul?
Well, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I'm true New Orleans, but I'm not. I'm born and raised New Orleans, but my bloodline runs through the Mississippi Delta. My parents come from the old school. They was sharecroppers. They picked cotton. They did all that in Cleveland, Mississippi, and Ruleville, Mississippi, and in Memphis, Tennessee. That's my roots. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's like to grow up with aunts, uncles, cousins, grandfathers, or grandmothers. I met my grandmothers, never met either one of my grandfathers. My father never even met his father. So I don't even know that side of my father's side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a black man, bro, that just got a mission to help people, dog. I got a good heart, and I just want to give back to the people in the best way I can. I try and think like the people. And keep it on a level to where this platform will always be home for our people, not just black people, but mainly, I ain't gonna lie, mainly black folks. Because we have been quiet for so long. We haven't had platform to speak on and put us out there for a very long time, and we still behind. You know what I'm saying?
We need it the most, bro.
Yeah, we definitely need it the most. But I care, bro. I give my shirt off my back to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to be successful at what I'm doing. People ask me why don't I go to a higher level and shoot for big name people and this, that, and other. Because I'm like, us, we, the people, we outnumber the big people like 10 million to 1. You know what I'm saying? There's more of us that need help than them. You dig?
Yeah.
There's more of us that need help than them. So
that's a fact.
That's my thing, and that's what I'm here in New Orleans. I've been grinding. I make 7 years, July 8th. And hopefully this year, thank you. Hopefully this year I get to follow another part of my dream, which is taking my show on the road. I plan on going to hit Houston, Atlanta, and Memphis. I'm definitely going to hit those 3 places. I'm taking my show on the road, and I'm about to try and reach artists and make that connection out there. I'm gonna still stay home with it for as long as I can, and even if I end up leaving New Orleans, I'm still gonna be establishing some stuff down here to keep it going. Now they got other shows down here. Shout out to all the other shows that they got here in New Orleans. They're doing great things as well, and the people that's behind them. I mean, it's a bunch of us down here doing shows, podcasting, looking out for locals, bro. And hopefully all of us get our opportunity, our fair share, and make it and do some things and really like touch some people,
Yeah, bro. That's a fact, man. I like the fact that you considering moving around and spreading the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because once you feel like you got a good grasp on where you at, you kind of want to spread the word and help more of our people in other areas. You know what I'm saying? And, a lot of people get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They get comfortable where they at and they don't want to, branch out and, move around. But shouts out to you for wanting to do that, bro. That's dope, man. I like that.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man, that's dope. So how did you get your first start into hosting and really realize that this is something that you wanted to do?
Brother, I really didn't know this was something I wanted to do. I was in class. Like I said, I was in class. I was in school for civil engineering. I'm a veteran, and I never used my Montgomery GI Bill. So I'm like, before I lose it, I better use it. So I jumped in school. Yeah, I jumped in school with what I knew I was doing. I was dealing with construction, and I was the supervisor in a lot of situations. So I was in class one day, and a guy walked into my drafting class offering tickets to the Spider-Man movie back in 2014. And he was like, via the radio station. In my head, I'm like, nigga, don't want to see no damn. I'm 40-something years old. I don't want to see no damn Spider-Man, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me a link to some Pornhub or some shit. Nah, but for some reason, radio station kept going in and out my ear when he said the radio station giving away tickets. For whatever reason, radio station was going in one ear, out the other, like a violin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He kept on going back and forth, and something made me jump up and run out in the hallway and catch this guy, and ask him, "What can I do to get a radio show?" And I tell a story like this all the time. It's like I had a split down the middle. One side was like, "Man, what the fuck is you doing? You ain't gonna get on no damn radio, man. You gonna make a fool of yourself. You stupid or something? Are you retarded? Is it crazy?" And the other side was like, I'm cool, calm, smoking a big blunt or something, like just chill, like, bro, don't worry about it. We got this. We got you. You gonna be all right. Just don't worry about him over there. Listen to us. You know what I'm saying? So I went with the cool, calm, collective side, and I'm like, yeah, I want the radio show. But he did not. He told me there was no openings. So boom, that ended the conversation, and I was able to calm down because my heart was racing. But 2 weeks later, he saw me in the hallway. He was like, "Hey, aren't you the guy that wants the radio show?" My heart went to racing again. He go to the other side. No, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. The other side, like, man, go for it, bro. Get it, dog. I'm telling you, we're going to be all right. So, boom, I'm like, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it. And so he was like, okay, figure out what day, what time, get your music, and figure out what you want to do. Talk about or play music or whatever, and come in for training. So I went in for training, and when I went in for training, this guy trained me for like 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I recorded it on my phone.
Okay.
And he was like, all right. I'm like, okay, well, what's next? He's like, that's it. I'm like, what you mean that's it? He's like, get on the air and figure it out. So I took that as, I don't know, it was like a power pellet to me. Like, I don't think he want me in here. You know what I'm saying? Because of the color of my skin.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna do it. So I thought about my very first show. Hey, bro, this was embarrassing. It's still embarrassing to this day. My very first show, dude. I told all my family and friends. I told all my family and friends to tune in. I'm gonna be on. I'm starting my show. This, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I get there. I put the headphones on. Put my music in. I set everything up. Turn the microphones on. Go in to introduce my show, and my mouth went like this.
Oh no!
Mannequin challenge, you heard me? Straight up mannequin challenge. I was doing a mannequin challenge before the mannequin challenge was the mannequin challenge.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
I froze up. I didn't say nothing came out my mouth. Whoa. When I say nothing came out my mouth, dog, nothing came out my mouth. You heard me?
Bro, so, you only see that type of shit in the movie, man.
Dog, yeah. I lived it. I lived it, partner. I lived it.
That's a fact.
Dude. And so I turned everything off. Man. I turned, you know, on the radio, if they don't have an overnight DJ that's got music that play automatically, automation, I turned that shit off too. It was dead air to the next day on the radio station. I got chewed out like a big dog, you know what I'm saying? So over that next week, I just said to myself, and I thought about some things. I'm like, look at the city you from. Look at what we've been through. People still mentally messed up from Katrina, from the crime, from poverty. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to the people. The people got a lot to say, and they're only talking about it on the corner, in the barbershop, here and there, in conversation with family gatherings, but nobody has a platform for these people to release.
Yeah.
So that's the angle that I took. And then a good friend of mine, he came up with the idea. He was like, bro, because he had made a hot song here in New Orleans. And he was like, reach out to the local artists. You know, the radio station, look how hard it was for me to get my song on the radio. You know what I'm saying? It was. Because me and him fought together to get a song on the radio.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a good angle of attack. Reach out to the local artists. Yeah. And I did that, and everything came together, bro. And I just kept it 100 from day one. For 6.5 years, I didn't put not $1 in my pocket. I didn't charge nobody to play their music. I didn't charge for no interview. And the radio station I was on was online at first. My show started to take off, and I won't take all the credit, but I can only speak from my side.
Yeah.
My show started to take off on a Tuesday night. The Tuesday night ratings went up 130%.
Wow.
130%. And then we got a license to go FM. And once we went FM, them artists really started coming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm breaking local artist music every week, 4 hours a day. 4 hours every Tuesday. Only did one show a week for 6.5 years, dog. One show a week for 6.5 years. And on my third year, I was nominated for Best Underground FM Radio Show Worldwide.
Oh, that's dope, bruh.
Yeah.
Hey, the numbers don't lie, bruh. Like, look at the scoreboard. We putting up numbers, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's dope, man. Shouts out to you, man. You know, a lot of people don't allow their fear to dictate what they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, your fear could have stopped you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially at that moment at a mic where you just went blank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it would have been easy to say, you know what? I'm done. Listen to that other voice.
See, bro,
he was right.
I'm telling you,
this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? But
people go through that. People go through that in life all the time, dog. But I'm a living witness, bro.
Yeah.
Defeat your fears. Step out on faith. It took me a long time. Well, I ain't gonna lie. It was multiple times. Fear got the best of me, dog.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's a fact.
I was afraid that I wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
You feel me? I kept telling myself that. But something in me kept pushing. Plus, I had some good people behind me that pushed me. You feel me? And my biggest motivator was killed 2 years ago. And I couldn't. There's no way in me to not show what I can do and put my talents out there. Even I know I'm not the best. I never claim to be the best, but I'm damn good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? I know how to reach the people. You feel me? So with all those people that's behind me, that's motivating me, and with the mainly for sure, with the power and the strength of the man up above, bro, and the blessings of him, dog, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I'm still not where I want to be. I got a long way to go, but I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward with it. You feel me?
Talk your shit, bro. That's a fact.
I don't do negative energy. I stay positive as I possibly could. And, you know, hey, everything else gonna work itself out. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I like that, man. I like the positive energy. The glass always half full. You know what I'm saying? It's never half empty. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I like that. How would you describe your hosting style?
How would I describe it? It's just simple, dog. It's simple. It's neighborhood talk, like regular talk, like
the barber
good
shop.
Conversation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Good vibes.
Yeah.
When people come into my show, dude, everybody that's come on my show that told me something about them being nervous, I recorded as many as possible afterwards and asked them to tell the people out there that I know how to get them in their zone. You know, before the interview, we have a good conversation, but they don't know that I'm breaking them down to get, you know, dropping that nervousness down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that anxiety. I'm working on that anxiety. And then once I get into the interview, I don't ask them anything that they can't answer. I'm gonna ask them about what their passions are, what you here for.
Yeah.
You go speak on that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna ask it in a way where it's simple and easy for you to answer that question. And then once I see that you're nice and loose and you're good to go, I know I can turn up a bit by bit by bit by bit by bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And none of my interviews are scripted, dude. I've never done an interview with me writing out questions. Now they may give me a question or two to say don't forget, but that's a gift that I found that I had.
Yeah.
I just, when the cameras come on, like before every show I've had in my life, I have this feeling of not wanting to do it, feeling that I'm not gonna be good. I'm feeling nervous, or I'm feeling out of sorts.
Yeah.
But once I see that time, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta turn these cameras on. My guest is sitting there looking at me. I gotta take control and not show none of this.
None of that.
When it's time, it's on and popping, brother. And I can't explain how I do that, bro. But it just happens.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you preaching to the choir. I understand what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm listening to myself, man. That key word you said, anxiety. Oh man, it's real. And the fact that you, bro, talk about it. And the fact that you know that and you're allowing your guests to the room to feel that, and then you helping them bring that down. Like, that's dope. And it's because you go through it. So you know how they feel it. You know
exactly.
Like, it's super dope. Like, when you're on a good platform, we never trying to put people in a position to look crazy. Like, that's not what we're here for. We're here to celebrate. We're here to talk about what you're trying to do. And we're trying to have a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you already own that with your guests, super dope. You're doing something for them. They don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, bro. I like that, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man. That's super dope. Who are some of your favorite on-air personalities? Like people who you've seen and studied? Because I know you're a student of the game. Because I am. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you watch different people take pages out of their book. Like, who are some of the people that you look up to and you say, I like what you're doing?
Peter Green, Steve Harvey, Charlemagne the Guy, and my local favorite, always have been, always will be, from the first day I ever heard her voice say the realest shit I ever heard. Right here, New Orleans own downtown Leslie Brown. She actually supersedes all the ones I named because she real. She 100, and she down for the people, probably double or quadruple that how I am, because she been in the game for a while, bro.
Yeah,
and that woman right there is the truth for real.
Yeah, man. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Legendary status. You named some icons, brother. Yeah, that's a fact, man. what's some of your favorite song of all time? Like, cause you know we in tune with the music. You know what I'm saying? So just on the musical side, give me some of your favorite songs of all time, brother.
All times, I'm a big Pac fan.
Okay.
Right now, I love me some Kevin Gates, boy.
Yeah, that's a
that
fact.
Motherfucker right there. But I hope I get to interview that dude one day, dog. I'm gonna make it, if he allowed me to, I'm gonna make it so comical, and because he's so cut straight and forward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm a goofball, and I like to mix them two together and hopefully get a giggle or a laugh. I can't do his laugh, but you know that little laugh he do. I hope I can do that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm big on local artist music right now. I like the NBA Young Boys and the Baby and Lil Baby and all that. I play all that too. J. Cole and Jigga, and I listen to all that. But bro, my heart's so locked into these local artists worldwide, bro. That's all I play when I ride in my car, is local artist music. Now, if I want to ride, I just wash my car and I'll play my local artist music. But when I'm getting around a crowd of women or something in the club, I know they want to listen to something that they, I'll put on some industry shit, or I'll put some ass shaking local artist music shit, you dig, just to, but on a regular basis, on a daily basis, if I'm not listening to sports and shit like that, I'm listening to local artist music, dog, straight up.
Yeah, I like that, man. Like you the people's champion, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all from the ground up, so I can understand how you tapped into the roots. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it misconstrued. You know, the majors and everybody that's doing their thing majorly is dope too, but it's the independent, man. It's the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? That separates you from other podcasts and people who building a platform as well as yours, man. So that's dope. I get it, bro. I get it, man. Yeah, man. In your opinion, what do you think it'll take to take you from being a good interviewer to a great interviewer? And it's not from you. It's just people who coming up, you know what I'm saying, who watching, you know what I'm saying, trying to, get themselves to a place where your platform has got. What do you think that could take them from just being a good interviewer to a great interview, Pete?
Very, very simple. Something that I don't do, that I need to do, I do very, very little bit of, and that's research. Look those people up, read their story, get their bio, always ask for a bio, read the bio, take notes, so you can know these people beyond, what you're doing.
Yeah.
That will help you out a lot. I'm just, like I said, I'm good at freestyling my interviews. That's something I can just jump in and just ask questions and keep the conversation going.
Yeah, it's a gift. That's a gift, brother. Yeah.
But if you don't have that gift, or even if you do have that gift, I am about to adopt researching and writing and taking notes and all of that. So yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just your confidence and knowing the people. Don't be afraid to ask the questions and talk to them like you know them. You feel me? Talk to them like you know them. Yeah. Because you did your homework. You do your homework, you're going to be able to talk to them like you know them.
Because you do now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that. So what we going to do right now, we're going to take a pause for the cause for our sponsors. Shout out to Networking Queen. Shout out to DJ Domino, the official DJ for Address the Culture, the Big Gas Tour, moving to a city near you. And we'll be right back with the big dog Petey Paul on Address the Culture. You feel me?
I get it. I hustle, I move and I get it. I grind and I move and I get it. On the go when I'm constantly moving, I'm with it. I get it. I hustle, I move and I get it. I grind and I move and I get it. On the go when I'm constantly moving, I'm with it. I get it. I hustle, I move and I get it. I grind and I move and I get it. On the go when I'm constantly moving, I'm with it. I get it. I hustle, I move and I get it. I grind and I move and I get it. On the go when I'm constantly moving, I'm with it. I get it.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Big Wall, and we back to address the culture. And you know who we got in the building. We got the big dog Petey Paul in the building. Now you already know what time it is, bro. Around this part, I like to dig into your psyche a little bit. You know, a little mind shifting shit. You know what I'm saying? Want to turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you could interview and sit down and talk to anybody on the planet, dead or alive, and have a conversation with, you know the vibes. I'm talking about worldwide shit. You remember how it used to be when Michael Jackson drop a video, everybody go home, sit in front of the TV and wait for the video to drop? You know what I'm talking about? That type of time. If you could sit down and interview anybody, Petey Paul, who you gonna interview, bro?
Master P. Straight up. Master motherfucking P. Straight motherfucker up. I want to screen his ass, bro. I want to know everything I possibly could know. Because he come from the mud just like a lot of us come from the mud. And he did, look at the things he did. Regardless of what people got to say or say it or what have you, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
This man knows some shit. This man is doing some things to give back to right now currently.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of knowledge. And I don't think he's the type of brother that's going to want to take it to his grave and not share it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's passing on to his sons, which is a great thing. And his sons will be able to do the same. You feel me? But at the same time, while he's still here, I'd like for me and him to exchange roses while we still here in the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
I would love that. Yeah, bro. And I would freestyle that too. I'm going to keep my same style. I'll get a couple of questions. But I still want to be myself when I interview him. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. Master P all the way 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts. Master goddamn P.
Oh, man. I understand. I get it. You know, like P a legend. Like, it's stuff P did in the game that's still changing the game today. Like the deals and stuff, trends that P set. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a fact, man. So I understand, bro. That's super dope. And we gonna put them vibes out in the air. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure that happen. You know what I'm saying? That
you know what's crazy though?
Interview Pete. You know what I'm talking about?
I possibly could have had it happen years ago because I know his Paul real well. I know his daddy person. I know him very, very well. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, but I grew up as a teenager and a young adult knowing his father very well. I only seen Master P and C Murder and Silk one time in my life, all at one time in the Lake Forest Plaza years ago when Ice Cream Man dropped. They was in the Lake Forest Plaza out here in New Orleans East. That's no longer there, but they were shopping, and I seen them and we spoke or what have you. But other than that, I haven't had any close ties to him. I've had a number of his artists on my radio show when I was on the radio. Yeah. So I had people from his camp on my radio show, but I never had the opportunity to meet him, you know. So I'm gonna keep the faith and keep on believing it's gonna happen, you know.
That's a fact, and it's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now when it comes to the game, like people like Master P have mastered using the internet to move forward their brands and so on and so forth. By you being in the game for so long, people say the internet is a gift and a curse. It's smoke and mirrors, you know what I'm saying? But from your viewpoint, how do you feel the internet has impacted the industry?
Oh, it impacted in a major way. A lot of great ways, but for some reason, you know, the negative ways are still going to always outshine the positive ways. You know what I'm saying? The beefs and the debts and the mess. You know, it's like people get paid for mess now, and all the mess always seem to be with us black folks. Yeah. And we feed off it. You know what I'm saying? We feed off it. We mimic it. I mean, the women, all of us, in some kind of way, form, or fashion, and have experienced stuff that we wouldn't have known about if it wasn't for the internet.
That's a
fact.
What I'm
saying? So the internet has had a major effect, but the internet also, you know, brings greatness to us too, and gets us some money. People can work from home. You know, people can sell shit online. You know, back in our day, big dog, you had to hit the block, and go fix tires, go cut grass, and up, man. You can sit up there and put an ad out anywhere right now. Yeah. You know, so the internet is a blessing and a curse. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely get it, bro. If you could go back and give younger you some advice, what would you tell yourself?
Woo! Well, I won't go to my street side. I would say, I got one regret that I do have, but only reason I don't regret anything that I've done so far is because of my kids that I have right now. If I would have did something drastic, if I go back in time and did something different, I wouldn't have the kids that I have right now. All three of my kids are athletes. My son graduated as a all-state high school quarterback, and he went to Prairie View A&M, played quarterback. My daughter, she's in track, and she's doing very well. She's about to go to Prairie View A&M. My oldest son graduated already from Prairie View. My daughter headed to Prairie View, and my youngest son, he played football. My daughter runs track for St. Mary's here in New Orleans. My son plays football for St. Aug, and these schools are well known. So, I wouldn't go back and change anything other than I'll possibly, if I could, I'll put myself in the radio sooner.
Yeah.
I would have did it back when I got out the military. I got out the Navy in 2004. If I would have thought about it then, or if I can go back and change it, I would start right then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it, man. That's some good advice for yourself. Now I'm gonna turn around and ask you, when you think back along your life, what was some of the best advice you've been given?
Best advice I've been given?
Yeah.
Been given to me?
Yeah.
Get your education. And I didn't take that.
Yeah.
Education is key. Like, they got some people that just got the gift of gab of understanding and knowing a lot of stuff. Yeah. One of my main reasons why I'm still where I'm at is because I didn't have the education to know. Right now, I'm hustling, trying to figure things out. I'm supposed to be in class right now during this interview. I jumped into class like maybe 75 seconds before the interview, sent a quick message saying, I'm being interviewed right now. I'll be back in class as soon as I can. And I jumped back out. But education and just believing in yourself. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to nobody around you that's doubting you or anything like that. Yeah. Do not, it's going to hinder you. Take it in stride. If you're going to listen to it and let it bother you, take it in stride, but don't give up. Don't let that deter you from what you are doing. Because the way you're thinking, the way you feel, there's millions of people out there that think and feel the same thing that you're feeling. But they're too afraid to say anything about it. And you're the one that could be that spokesperson. You know what I'm saying? You could be that advocate for those people.
That's a fact.
And that truly is a fact, dog. Yeah, it really is. Believe in yourself no matter what. Get out there. You're going to have some ups. You're going to have a lot of downs. Them downs going to make you want to give up. But don't you give the fuck up. You learn from that shit. And you make yourself better. Get better from it. Yeah. Because can't nobody take from you what God got for you.
Ooh,
you feel me?
Talk your shit, man.
It's there.
That's real talk, bro.
It is there, partner.
Yeah.
Waiting on you.
All lessons, no losses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a fact, bro. I like that, man. If you could change something about the game, brother, what would you change?
I'll make it easier for the local artists to be able to get on. Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah. I'm going to be moving around a little bit because I got to get to my car right now. But back to the question, I would make the industry, if I had the money, dog, I would, and I'm pretty sure, just like politics, there's a reason for everything, but it's all above our head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, fuck all that over my head shit. If I had the money, I would just flat out just, boom, let's get it, local artists. Create a wave to where local artists are working together to help one another. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And let's get out here and let's get it. Some of the local artists got to take a back seat. Some of them got to become managers. Some of them got to be, AR.
Yeah.
Nah. I would create a way for the local artists, brother.
Yeah,
Straight up.
yeah.
That's a passion of mine. That's a goal of mine. I want to create better opportunities for local artists. Local artists are unemployed right now too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They're not
yeah,
getting unemployment checks. Like they got artists that this is all they know. They got
yeah,
artists that live the unfortunate life. They went through the hard rigors of life and all that kind of stuff and can't go out there and get a regular job.
yeah.
So what they do music, what they oh shit. Oh, there we go. I
No,
would
we
just like
good.
to make it better for local artists.
Yeah, yeah. That's dope, but you've been doing it for years, though. You already been doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've already been working that, man, and that's super dope, bro. That you still got that mentality, bro. What would you like to say to all of your supporters? All the people that's been in your corner since your A1s, your day ones from the very beginning. What would you like to say to them, brother?
Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, the depths of my soul. I mean, the most deepest, as deep can get. Thank y'all for believing in me. Because if it was no you, there would be no me. You know, I cannot be I can't be who I am without you out there that's watching, that's giving us those listening hours and those watching hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, talk
And
about it.
supporting me. And all the people that actually nominated me. Dude, I was nominated in the state of Tennessee. I wasn't even nominated in the state of Louisiana for Best Underground FM Radio Show Worldwide. That was a whole nother state. You know what I'm saying? And that let me know that I had a following in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons Tennessee is on a map for me when I hit the road. You dig? I'm definitely going to hit Memphis. You dig? I'm definitely going to hit Atlanta. I'm definitely going to hit Houston because I need to spread my love to a lot more people. You feel me? For my own personal purposes, for business purposes, and definitely for helping and giving back purposes too. So that's what it is. I'm not going to sit here and act like the Petey Paul of radio that was doing everything for free. Yeah. I was a businessman. I was a businessman. And I got to get out there and get it, baby. I have to get out there and get it. And I'm not over the top with it. I'm very reasonable. I'm still an open book, and I'm still rocking the way I'm rocking with the good heart that I got. You know, I know my heart gonna get crushed a few times here and there, but it is what it is. It's not gonna take the goodness out of me. You feel me? It's not. I refuse. Because they always say the good guy finishes last. That's bullshit. I'm not gonna finish last. I'm about to help and show. I'm about to help show and prove to some of these other people out here that's good guys that we can win and we don't finish last. Straight up.
Yeah. We don't. And I'm with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm certified stepping that, man, because I feel you, dog. You know what I'm saying, man? I want to thank you for coming through, brother. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for your energy, your wisdom coming through the culture, man. It was super dope, bro. You know, we definitely gonna have to link up again, man. Put something together. You know what I'm saying? Put our platforms together and bust a move, brother. Again, I want to thank you for coming through, man. It was definitely a treat, bro.
I'm all for that. It was truly a pleasure. As far as our platforms click-clacking, I'm all for that too. Whatever ideas you may come up with, don't hesitate to run it to me. Matter of fact, if you want to try and create a podcast, like I don't know the full exact definition of conglomerate, but I like the word conglomerate. But I like to connect and have like a board of podcast leaders, you know what I'm saying? All around the world, form a circle around this motherfucker. It could be a connected dots fucking maze. I don't care, but that's one thing I would love to do and create a board of podcast owners and leaders and stuff like that. And we can bring back some things, you know, from the past. You feel me?
I like that. I like that, brother. And that's as good as done, man. We're going to put our heads together and we're going to put us a board together of platforms and podcasts, people who like-minded individuals, put it together and push it out to the world, all us united. I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's exactly what we're going to do, brother. Again, I want to thank you, man. Thank you for coming through, bro. It was a treat having you here, and we definitely locked in, brother.
Thank you, brother. God bless you, bro. Thank you for everything. And I wish you and your platform all the best. Real talk. Need me for anything, holler at me. And we're going to have to flip the script and get you on my show next.
Man, that sounds like a plan. We locked in, brother. I couldn't have said it no better myself. You know what I mean? This is your boy, Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are, so make sure they respect it. We're going to catch you on the next episode. We out of here.
Peace out. One love.
It's 64, boy.
Scratch. Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture. We